Yo, it's your boy Joe P. It's your boy KB. And your boy B-Mo. And this is Actors Quarantine Corner.
Yeah, let's go to ha 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 ha. But you have to bring that down because you have a really powerful voice as it is, just speaking. So then you have to bring that back down to get the dynamics that you want. Action. He was saying something directly to me. I know he was.
Even if he was. Even if. What are you telling me? You telling me that makes you go and attack your teacher? You trying to draw some perpendicular line here because I'm not seeing where these things cross.
Tell him to back off.
What's up? I'm Michael Sanders and I'm playing the role of Amari.
Hi, I'm Christian Adana and I'm playing the role of Naya.
Hi, my name is Justin Walker. I'm playing the role of Xavier.
Hi, I'm Crystal Uchum. I'm playing the role of Jasmine.
What up? It's Kendrick Brown, KB, playing the role of Doom.
Hi, I'm Jenna Hamade and I'm the lighting designer.
Hi, my name is Eduardo Ramirez and I'm the stage manager.
And so when we talked about how those characters aren't outside of you, right? You have to find those connections that you have with these characters so you can find the truth in them. And so you were thinking about your own kids and how delicate that conversation would have to be to change their circumstances. Hi, my name is Destiny Miller and I'm the director.
It's a Monday. AQC. We in this thing. We in your mama about to show. We in this thing. Tell your mama. Tell your daddy. We gonna do the show. Do it for your pappy. We so live. We so real. AQC, man. We got and I'm waiting on my meal. And you know I'm too trill. AQC, we don't bump a grill. Oh no, baby. Oh no, baby. Still swinging on the scene. And we are some actors. And we not good as rappers. I don't rap. It's time to start the damn show. Here we go. AQC. Tell your mama. AQC. Tell your mama. AQC. Tell your mama. AQC. Tell your mama. Share the lie. Share the lie. Tell your mama. Share the lie. Y'all know what it is. Shut it live, baby. We are back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Actors Quarantine.
and gentlemen, it's another Monday night. We all blessed to be here. We thank y'all for tuning in. And on First Mondays, you know it's none other than what we do every first Monday, and that is Artist Spotlight. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we got a bunch of artists in the building today. Let's give a hand for them, fellas. Let's give a hand for them, fellas. We are going to be introducing the cast of Pipeline, okay? Here at Firecracker Productions, directed by Miss Destiny Miller, and y'all are going to get a chance to meet the cast, okay? Talk to the director. We got the lighting designer here. We got the stage manager in the building, and we got the awesome, beautiful, wonderful looking cast right here. Yes.
Will Smith.
And so, we're going to kick it off with a very, very easy question. Why the hell should people come see this show?
Ooh, that's a good one. Destiny, go and tell the people why they need to come see this thing.
Because it's necessary. Think about in 2019 when we were all sitting at home watching everything play out on TV, all the protests, everything that was going on, and everybody sat there and said, we need to do this, we need to do more, we need to be heard, we need to speak our voices, we need to do. Well, art is back. Art is what we do, and your part in doing that is coming, getting the message, leaving, and telling somebody. So come do.
Amen.
All right.
You heard it. Come do.
I just want to ask the cast, any one of y'all can answer this. How does it feel to be back on stage, back in the rehearsal process, back just doing what we love to do, what we haven't been able to do for some 2 years, for some it might be less than that, but how does it feel to be back? And each one of y'all can answer briefly, or y'all can just take turns. How does it feel?
Shit feel great. I've been waiting for this, like, for real. Like I've been fortunate to be in some productions and whatnot, but no audience. So this is gonna be my first time having a live audience, that real feedback, that dialogue you get back and forth. So I'm really excited about that because I missed it.
Something that you ain't gotta worry about streaming. You can come see some real live theater in the flesh.
Yes, man.
It feels great just to be in rehearsal. I look forward to rehearsal each day, and so we back. We back.
How's it been for you?
A bit of a challenge, not gonna lie. Going from doing Zoom and film, acting from the waist up, like how do you use your legs? How do you use your body? Like don't use your upstage hands, you gotta use your other hands.
I did wear pants today, right? I think they told me to wear pants today.
Oh, I thought this was a Zoom.
Yeah, so it's just been just a challenge getting back into like the groove of it, you know, connecting with your scene partner, you know, doing all the things and just getting it back inside your system, you know, wanting to connect with your partners and just, you know, live in the moment. It just takes a while to it took me a while to get back kind of into that, but it feels good aside from that.
Cool.
You know?
Now, young buck of the crew, man, how does it feel to be back, man? Did you ever leave it, or was you still doing it, man, in school?
Well, no, I never left, you know. I got to do one production my senior year, The Bluest Side. I did it at Bush High School.
The Bluest Side, we told y'all about that.
Hey, you missed it. I'm sorry, y'all. It's y'all fault.
Well, Brandon told y'all about it.
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
But
Bluest Side.
this is like, you know, my first thing outside of high school since I graduated, and like, it just feels good working with adults, you know.
I give you some on that one, brother. Yeah.
Just want you to know
I'm an
that.
adult too, but you know, it's just a different feel, something I'm not used to, but I've definitely enjoyed the process so far.
Cool. So why Pipeline? Who came up with doing this show? I know we've seen other theaters do it, but why did Firecracker Productions decide that Pipeline is something that needs to be seen right now in the city of Houston?
One thing I know about Sammy McManus, who is one of the founders of Firecracker Productions, is that she is more than an ally. She wants to be active.
Cool.
And she is very much the person that is like, if I have a platform, then I'm going to use that to push narratives that should be pushed. And so when she me and Sammy have been trying to work together for a while, and she reached out to me and she was like, "What shows do you want to direct?"
Ooh, that's a good question.
It is. And so I just sent her a list, right? I sent her a list. And this was one of the ones on my list. I got to see it in Lincoln Center. And I was like, as a teacher in Fort Bend ISD, and knowing that we've had issues within our district about the suspension rates and the rates of how students of color are being expelled. And I've seen the charts myself, right? And so when I saw that, I was like, this has to come back.
Yeah.
Because this is what, like, our school system is literally what they're talking about.
Yes, it is.
And so I was pleased that she chose this one because she's a teacher herself also. And so I think in that way, it probably spoke to her.
Do teachers need to come see this show?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Why?
That
You know
was
why
wild,
it's coming
yes.
after that.
Barbara's not here.
Okay.
We have a cast member. She's not here tonight. Get well, Barbara.
Get well, Barbara.
Shout out Barbara! We love you, Barbara! We waiting on you, Barbara! You can do it!
Come back.
But we get the perspective of teachers. We get the perspective of students. We get the perspective of mothers. We get the perspective of fathers, right? We get the perspective of public school versus private school. That's a lot of perspectives in one show. And so chances are that if you come see the show, you're going to see yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's important.
All right. What do you like most about your character? And I want to ask you, because we haven't heard you speak yet. What do you like most? What do you connect with most about your character?
My character is struggling with certain things that she doesn't want on the surface to be seen as struggling with. And she has to take some accountability for everything that's happened in her life and how she connects with all of the other characters as well. And it's an emotional roller coaster a little bit for her to be able to deal with it. And at some points, she can't deal with it and doesn't know how to deal with it. And I think it's one of those things where you look at, like Destiny said, we have all these different perspectives. So you're pulling on not only your experiences, but there may be some things that you've blocked in your life. And this is how the character is also feeling. So you have to maybe through the character learn how to release that, not just for the scene or for the play, but also just in life in general, so that story and that message comes across.
Ooh, okay. She articulated that.
I like the kind, which leads me to this. What style of directing does Destiny have? You can't answer that.
Yes, you can.
I don't want you to answer
I
that
wasn't
question.
going
What would y'all describe? And now this
Now
could
don't
come
get
from
kicked out the
stage.
show, y'all. Don't get kicked out the show.
Y'all ain't open yet, so remember this.
Right. And then like, A, this.
No, I'm not giving you multiple choice.
She lets actors find their own way, as opposed to telling you what to do. Sort of, well, what you think your character was thinking in that moment, and not more or less, hey, do it this way or do it that way. She let you think about it, and then, oh, well, that makes sense.
She teaches.
Right, right.
She literally teaches.
Without making you feel
Without
stupid.
making you feel stupid, without making you feel like you're a student, but she's just like, I need you to understand this moment. And I'm going to ask you prompting questions to help you understand this moment. I'm going to give you some examples, but I need to know where your head is, where your mind is. Child, I feel like I need to pay her for some therapy.
Don't we all, man? Don't we all? We do a lot of therapy in rehearsal.
You know?
But what would you say? Do you see a difference from, because you worked with her in school, right? Do you see a difference with her in school and outside of school, or is...
No. But that's not a bad, that's a good thing.
No, I'm not saying that.
You're
Yeah.
very consistent.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's every time I do a show with Miss Miller, it's like a learning experience. She makes us, like, during rehearsal, she'll ask us a question, and it'll be something that, like, we would have never even thought of. Like, wow, I've never even thought about that, you know? So it's something new every day.
And she asks the right questions too. I work with a lot of directors who operate more of in like an organic space, but it's nice to have a director who who has a clear idea of the text and the story and the vision, and knows exactly what to ask you, how to challenge your thinking, and kind of bring out exactly what's needed to serve the story. And I think she does that very, very well.
Dope. Now let's get the truth from the stage, man. The stage manager knows all. How do you like working with the overall cast and your director?
The cast is amazing. I've had the joy of having to listen mostly because I've been on book and stuff, but listening to them and the way that each rehearsal, their dialogue, the moments are there, and Destiny is guiding them to those moments, and she's very good about making sure that they're following their objectives and the emphasis on that. And I think that is something that I have not seen in a director that I've ever worked with. And I think that it's very important, especially for this story.
You know what I mean? Like, Xavier is vulnerable, and it's really nice to watch. But your tactic has to change in the middle, right? You can't bully your way through the whole scene because she's not going to take that.
Right.
So whenever you bring up the fact that you are about to ask to take Amari, I mean, as a father yourself, like, imagine the conversation and how delicate you would have to be to bring that up, right?